Hey, my name is Kevin, and I'm going to be taking you through how to set up a book today. So this is for a situation where your publisher reaches out to you and asks why they can't find a certain book on Walmart.com. They can find it on Amazon, they can find it on Barnes and Noble, but Walmart.com, they just can't find it. So you're going to have to go in and set up that book from scratch. What should really happen is the DSV Ingram should be the one setting it up, but let's say this is a little far out or they set it up incorrectly. This is the way to get around that and fix it. So the first step is to go in and make sure that it actually hasn't been set up. So go to all suppliers, filter by GTIN, for the tile that they sent you, and nothing comes up. Then go into Ingram and just kind of double check that again and make sure nothing comes up, and nothing does. Yeah, nothing comes up. So you need to come up here and do add new item. So you paste in the ISBN, you select ISBN, and then you hit enter. And this is, again, another way of double checking that it hasn't been set up. Because if something pops up here, if it has been set up even somewhat, under this ISBN, some information will pop up. But for this title, nothing at all has been set up. So you go to the category, you select books and magazines, and that'll populate these fields down here. Okay, and so we want to get all this information, and the best place to do that is iPage. So let's go over there. And I'll put the login information in the Confluence page. Paste in the ISBN, hit enter. Okay, here we go. And so we see what Ingram is planning on ordering, and we have all the information we need to fill out to fill this out. So copy the name. Also, you want to put large print in the title if it has anything like that. Usually, you also want to put the format. Believe this is paperback. Yeah. Okay, so now when we go down here to the required attributes, and right now we're just going to fill out really what's absolutely necessary. There's a lot of other fields here that we're going to leave blank for right now that are nice to have, but the purpose of this is just to get it up on site and make it purchasable by customers. And this also works for pre-orders. This is for pre-orders, I should say. Uh, so you go to the SKU, paste that in, paste in the ISBN as the SKU. You come up to iPage. We'll get, usually this is the description. Make sure there's no others. Yeah, you can use this as the description. Paste it in here as the description. Book format, already know it's paperback. It's not exclusive to Walmart. For the images, you're going to want to go to this website and paste in the ISBN. This is the best place for book covers. Yeah, there you go. And then you just save that image and it'll pop up in the bottom of your screen. Just save it anywhere. And then I always, to be safe, drag it in twice because sometimes it requires two images. So just rather safe than sorry. Always place it twice, the same image. Then moving on to the really important stuff, the offer. So for the price, you're just going to put in the MSRP, or the US SRP, $26.99. This price is important to put it in, but the auto price will change to match Amazon. So putting something in is very important, but the actual number that you put in is a little less important. So the site start date, basically I want to make it as soon as possible. So we're going to do today. That's October 17th. Site end date, you just take whatever the site start date was and make it in 2049. So just like that. No. And this is the most important part when you're setting up a pre-order, is this field right here. And so often what we see is Ingram has been forgetting or is unable to put in this code when they set up items. So a lot of times for important pre-orders, we have to go in and manually change this. So is pre-order yes. This item streets on December 11th, 2019. And then the street date type is deliver by. So this field is good. Leave minimum advertised price blank right now. You don't want to fill that in because it will automatically be checked in smart pricing, and you want to leave that blank. You don't want that to happen. So then you go to logistics. This is less important, especially when you're doing, uh, I mean, it's going through a DSV, so the size of the book isn't all that much of a big deal to us. But if Ingram has it, then fill it in as accurately as you can. Looks like Ingram does not have it, or at least I'm just not seeing it. So what I usually do is I'll just fill in 5 for the length, 1 for the width, 5 for the height, and then apply a weight of about 1 pound. Don't need to fill that in. Yes, we do drop ship this. And so usually what I do for the unit cost, you should double check this with the drop ship vendor, but uh, a really good way or a quick way to get around that is just take the SRP and then multiply by 0.58. That's a 42% discount. So 26.99 times 0.58, it's 15.66. So that's going to be the cost. And the vendor contract number for books is always 210, Department 21. So yeah, we filled in everything pretty much. I mean, yeah, leave all of this blank. One thing that is good is to get it on a shelf, you might want to put in the BISAC code. It's not totally necessary to set up the item and make it purchasable, but it helps with the search functionality and actually finding it on site. But I'm just going to leave that blank for right now. You can fill that all in later. Yeah, and then you hit submit, and hopefully it goes through. Great. And so it's in progress right now. And so what will happen soon is it'll start appearing in Gscope, and when in Gscope, it'll have a pre-order threshold of 10,000 items for every Ingram facility, and then an on-hand quantity of 10,000. And so that's going to make sure that the item appears, it has quantity, it has a pre-order threshold, and is orderable by our customers. Yeah, and there you go. And since we put in the price, it'll have a price on site. It may not be appearing in smart pricing immediately, but it'll take a few days to appear, and then once it does, you'll be able to edit the price and it'll start tracking on auto price. And yeah, I think that's about it.